Saturday marks the start of Pride Month, and more than 100 people and 50-plus organizations and businesses come together in Rockford for what organizers say is the city's first official Pride Parade. WIFR reporter Alyssa Kelly was in downtown Rockford for the event and talks with the community about what it means to have something like this in the area.
People I talked with say they are overwhelmed with happiness to be a part of the first official Rockford Pride Parade. It started late due to rain and other circumstances, but that did not prevent the community from celebrating. Hundreds of rainbows shine on this rainy Saturday in the Forest City for the first official Pride Parade.
I'm just glad it's happening, really.
It's just fun to see the city and how everyone is coming out to support and represent. So we decided, rain or shine, we wanted to be here.
The Rockford Area Pride Committee came up with the idea for this event after they realized the city's never had something like this. The hundreds of people lining the streets watch 52 organizations and businesses participate in the parade.
You know, a lot more than what we thought probably would ever happen.
Attendees and participants say they feel overwhelmed with happiness about the turnout and support for the event.
With the fact that our community is coming together and it's all inclusive and it's all family oriented and wonderful, I'm stoked. I really am.
Kevin Stites, one of the 2024 Grand Marshals, agrees.
I'm amazed the first Pride Parade that there's this kind of turnout and this kind of support in the community.
A portion of the proceeds from this year's parade will help the Liam Foundation, a nonprofit that offers services for those in the LGBTQ+ community.
But it's really cool to see everybody coming together to be unified, to celebrate together.
The parade kicks off the start of Pride Month in the Forest City, and the committee hopes to continue these events for the years to come. The Rockford Area Pride Committee started in August 2023 in response to the controversy over the drag queen Q&A event in Rockton.
Rockford Mayor Tom McNamara read a proclamation for Pride Month in Rockford. That was followed by speeches from U.S. Representative Eric Sorensen and other city leaders.